Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that the NYDIG making it simple to buy Bitcoin from US banks, all US banks. Guys, if this is happening, so much money it's lying in US banks, and imagine that for people it will be kind of easy to get into Bitcoin. Okay, so let's talk about that because I think that's worth it. Also, let's talk about the fact that DeFi is more disruptive to banks than Bitcoin, says ING. And it's worth to talk about CeFi, DeFi, and how they can actually work together, or it's really a huge competition, and the future is definitely DeFi. Okay, so worth to talk about that. And also, the third thing is that according to a survey, 1 out of 4 Americans consider Dogecoin the new Bitcoin. And that's crazy. And actually, I hope it's not true, but let's talk about that as well. So guys, all this in today's video. And those of you who haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, but you would like to really keep yourself up to date every day, you would like to receive the freshest, the crispiest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. The only thing you have to do, subscribe, bell button all, and then you're getting the notifications as soon as a new video is out. Also, if you're new to the game, I made a course for you. It's a free one. How to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Check out the link under this video. Also, there's another course, another useful links you can use if you are, for example, want to join a cryptocurrency exchange, Binance, Coinbase. I have a link for you. And with that link, you can actually save money. So why not? Check them out. I just want to help. And now let's move on to the market, as always, and check it out. So Bitcoin at 56,186 US dollar. Okay, going up 216, which is 1.4%, roughly speaking, decrease in the last 24 hours. Ethereum about going sideways because it's about not even up, not even down, $3,442. And when we're looking at the top gainers, we see Bitcoin Diamond going up 79%, Quantum 69%, Ethereum Classic 44%, EOS 30%, and so on and so forth. Look at these numbers. Ethereum Classic 300% in 7 days. So what is this if not altcoins are getting hot? And when we're looking at the losers, the main one is Bitcoin Gold going down 10%. We have Venus going down 9%, OKB 9%. So again, as you can see, the gainers are much bigger right now than the losers. So the market is still doing well. Bitcoin still sideways. Ethereum kind of sideways in the last day or two, but definitely before that it was a very nice increase, and now we can see some altcoins going very well. Okay, and now let's move on to the first news, which is interesting. It could be very simple and easy in the future to buy Bitcoin in US banks. You know, anything which helps Bitcoin to getting more mainstream, it's great because it means it will make Bitcoin just bigger and bigger. And now we have a news here. Here we go. That NYDIG making it simple to buy Bitcoin from US banks. So NYDIG's new partnership with FIS will enable US banks to offer their customers the ability to buy, sell, and hold Bitcoin. So think about this. With this new thing, in all US banks, you go in, you're a customer of that bank, you kind of afraid to join a cryptocurrency exchange, you don't want to store it on your hardware wallet, you're afraid, but you would like to participate in this Bitcoin gain. And then you're saying, okay, if the bank do it for me, I know it's not, designed. I mean, they don't even care that what is crypto designed for. They just want to have the nice gains. And now when banks can offer them, Just roughly speaking, about 17 trillion US dollar is laying in the banks somewhere, all around the US. Imagine that some percentage of that money, people will say, okay, I'm not just keeping it in the bank as it is because the interest is not too great. Let's invest it in crypto. And they say, okay, now it's simple. We can move it into Bitcoin because the bank helping me to do that. So I think this is massive. So the New York Digital Investment Group, so this is the NYDIG, has partnered with fintech giant Fidelity National Information Service, so FIS, to enable US banks to offer their clients the ability to buy, sell, and hold Bitcoin through their existing account. So actually, you have a bank account, you can do it with that. The two firms expect that this industry-first solution will be available in the coming month, which is coming months this year. So this is actually pretty soon. This definitely can help to grow the bull market. The partnership will see FIS provide a user-friendly interface for Bitcoin trading service through its Digital One mobile app, while NYDIG, subsidiary of New York-based asset manager Stone Ridge, will take care of custody and trade executions. So this is how they're going to work together. And so bottom line, think about it. If this is going to make happen, the banks, the majority of them, if you have, see JP Morgan, or when we can see, who are the big guys here? It actually was mentioned here in the article as well. Anyway, so I just said JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and the others. So they already thinking serious about Bitcoin and joining this crypto game. And look, according to Yan Zhao, president of the NYDIG, banks are seeing their customers sending large amount to cryptocurrency exchanges and want a share of the pie. So imagine, you can see when from a bank somebody is sending it to, for instance, Binance or Coinbase, you name it. And then they see, wow, again, money from us going to a cryptocurrency exchange because people want to buy crypto. Why are we not doing it? So this is not just the banks thinking that their client want Bitcoin. They are saying we need to do this because we see the data. So actually they're forced to do it if they want to join the game and don't want to lose customers. And the later they do, the less they will get. From the pie. Another problem, says Zhao, is that the big banks are mainly focused on institutional investors, limiting access to crypto for retail customers. So again, the small guys are always left out, but the big guys taking the big profit. So most people can't invest in things that institutional investors get to invest in. With Bitcoin available through your bank to purchase with a little of $1, now you have an attractive asset that's available to be owned by anyone in any amount. Okay, maybe there will be a limit, but actually it's a short, small amount. So think about that. People freaking out what's happening here with this blockchain technology, not even getting the point, not understanding it. But then they see in the news, Bitcoin is hot, crypto is hot, but mainly they see Bitcoin. And then what they do, okay, I want Bitcoin, but I don't know how to do it. And then the bank is saying, dude, you have an account, you come here, I help you with that. You want to join? They say, yeah, sure. Okay, let's do it. So this is how the future looks like. Me personally, obviously, I don't want to invest in any crypto through a bank. I see it pointless. But for many people, this is just the simple way, and simplicity is here the key. Okay, let's move on to the next news, which is all about DeFi, CeFi, what's happening in the banks with the banks. Again, back to the banks. Okay, talk about that. So DeFi is getting definitely big. Look at this data right now, if we are looking at DeFi pools, we can see that the total value locked into DeFi is now 76 billion US dollar. So actually this is getting crazy. In last week's video, at one point I talked about the details, how DeFi grew and all these things. So you can see this is again almost a new record, or actually it was, but around the top, no question. And actually ING is saying that DeFi is more disruptive to banks than Bitcoin itself, because, you know, this is another thing which is taken away from the banks. Think about just simply loans, right? So for instance, now if you want to get the bank loan, then you have to fill in all these forms, you have to be eligible to do it, and so on and so forth. So actually it's a long process and you might not even get it. With DeFi, for example, lending protocols like Aave can make this game much, much easier. Also, on the other hand, banks have open and close hours. Obviously, you want to do it on the weekend? Sorry, bank holiday. What are you talking about? This is not even the future. Bitcoin, crypto, and all these lending platforms are 24/7. So basically, you can do it. So actually, the way the dinosaurs, the banks handling the things, acting like dinosaurs, because the future, it's definitely how to get things simple, instant, and also safe. Right. So here among the lessons learned, ING pointed that the general trade-off where the reduction in the counterparty risk is largely replaced by technical risk. So, you know, with the banks, you have the counterparty risk, and now this one is going to be replaced with technical risks, because there we have the smart contracts. And smart contracts are great, but you have to write them very careful before you launch them. And yes, this could be actually one risky part, but actually if we're working on it, then it will develop for sure and the risk will decrease. Then here's the fact we're talking about, for instance, an Aave. So it's very simple to get some loan, you know, from a protocol, and you can actually do both sides. You can act like a bank. So actually you give liquidity to the protocol, and in return, you can get some nice yields while using your crypto. But on the other hand, you can actually borrow some money. So not lend money, borrow money if you actually need it, and you don't need this long KYC and all the process what is needed in the bank. And you can do it actually on a Sunday afternoon as well. You don't have to wait for the typical banking opening hours. So what's coming here, it's many people say that DeFi and CeFi kind of have to work together. They can learn from each other, but definitely DeFi is the one which makes more and more sense in this digital world, this very fast world we living in. That means DeFi definitely has a future, but I also think that now when, you know, this whole market is getting crazy about DeFi, then DeFi bubble will burst as well. Because just think about it, anything which getting massive and huge, it will have like, it has to settle down a little bit. And then whoever survives will be the ones which can lead the industry, lead the game. Just think about the dot-com boom. Internet is here stronger than ever. But then everything was about the internet. And then even weak projects joined the whole game. And what happened? At the end of the day, that was the dot-com boom. So, well, we will see what's happening here, but I think it's very likely that it's happening also to DeFi. It can mean also kind of end of the bull market as well, whenever it happens. But then we are in an infant stage right now, but it can take a couple of years, and indefinitely in the next 5-10 years, DeFi can bring a huge change into this whole financial market. But yeah, okay, we will see. It's very fastly growing. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is Dogecoin. To be honest with you, half a year ago, I thought I'm not really going to mention Dogecoin in this video. It was actually totally pointless. And now you cannot ignore it. It's the fourth biggest cryptocurrency. Almost catching up with the market cap with Binance Coin. And now there's a survey that one out of four people in America think that Dogecoin can be the next Bitcoin. What? So now we reach the stage when we cannot say that just ignore Dogecoin, it's a meme coin. Seriously, now you cannot say that if we're talking about the fourth biggest cryptocurrency by market cap. And it has a huge, massive fan base. And you know, it's very interesting because many people who are in this crypto business for a long, long time, and they do their homework, their research, they always look into the fundamentals of the project and so on and so forth. The majority of them, they haven't really invested in Dogecoin. But then who is investing in Dogecoin? Basically, the majority who invested are the newbies into crypto. Those who are actually here just for a couple of months, couple of weeks. And guys, to be honest with you, I'm really, really happy that you are here. But, and actually, this is the reason why they make huge money with this, because they haven't done their real homework and they just joining the ride. And to be honest with you, it's nothing wrong with that as long as you know what you're doing and why you're doing it. So this is definitely a pump and dump, which means at the end will be very, very ugly. When you looking at Dogecoin, you can see it easily going up and it's just falling down 50%, like a big, big, big dump. And then something can happen again. And in this article here, it shows a survey which 1 in 4 Americans consider Dogecoin as a new Bitcoin. So this is crazy, right? And yeah, 1,000 people, individuals participated in this survey. So actually not that major, but you know, this is the whole point of the survey. It just represents the people. And you know, when you think about Dogecoin, it started like a joke back in 2013 by Jackson Palmer. And yeah, he just actually wanted to make a payment system that was instant, fun, and free from traditional banking fees. The network was a block time of 1 minute, meaning 10,000 Doge, which is actually today's price, 6,000 US dollar, are produced and rewarded to miners each minute. So actually back then it was, yeah, okay, whatever. Now, wow, this is actually crazy. But actually, you know, Palmer himself stepped back from the project and actually from the crypto space back in 2015. But this kind of Dogecoin just survived. And now it's out there. And here you can see, you know, how people are influenced by the news. Social media, the biggest fault goes to social media, 33.7%. You have friends and family, you're telling you, Doge, you know, have you heard about Doge? You haven't heard about Doge? Check out Doge. You have to buy Doge. And then you have the coverage of Elon Musk's statements. Elon Musk is the biggest, most well-known guy who is a huge Dogecoin fan and pumping it. And, you know, well, sorry, with his power, he can do it. Then we have online forums or crypto review sites. There's another influence, new media, and the other. So social media is responsible, and Elon Musk mixed with social media, put it this way, for this massive, massive growth. So the meme token traded at over 0.77 at press time, and actually went a bit above it, reaching the market cap of as high as 90 billion US dollar. So here is the scary thing. For reference, that's bigger, that market cap, than the market cap of the National Bank of Australia. American beer maker Heineken, or the Japanese game maker Nintendo. And then we have the German car maker BMW, a massive brand, Dogecoin by market cap. It's bigger. So, in fact, Dogecoin is the world's 170th most valued equity asset as per on this list. Not bad for a joke cryptocurrency that doesn't see active development and has no particular use case other than merely existing. So, yeah, and not everybody's happy about it, because 40% of the surveyed individuals said they regretted investing in Dogecoin. Perhaps, the case of buying at the top. So what people usually do? Well, when you hear about Dogecoin, which is everywhere in the news, it means probably the price is very high. Then they FOMO in, and then the price is dumping, because who comes late is usually the loser. So actually, congratulations to all of you who made money on Doge. I think it's great. I don't have any Doge. My fault. My bad. But I just simply don't see this. I cannot say they cannot take it serious anymore, because you cannot say that if there is a cryptocurrency which is on the 4th place according to market cap, but still fundamentally it's still weak. But we will see, crypto, anything can happen to crypto. Let's see the development of Dogecoin. Okay, guys, that's it for today. And don't forget, if you don't want to miss the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news, subscribe to this YouTube channel, because I provide you this freshest cryptocurrency news from Monday to Friday. So every weekday, I give you a video. It's a free content. So subscribe, bell button all, and then you get in the notifications as soon as a new video is out. Check out the links, the free course I'm giving to you, the links under this video. And of course, I'm coming back today, Friday. So on Monday with the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. I wish you a great weekend. Have a good one. Bye-bye.